Today what we're going to talk about is the camera that I just purchased, which is a Sony ZV-E10 II. That is a long ass name. And the reason I decided to buy this camera is because I have two Sony a7S IIIs and those cameras are extremely well. However, I'm always shooting and I hate having to come home, charging batteries or trying to make YouTube content knowing I have to shoot the next day and I'm thinking about batteries. I got to make sure they're all charged. It's very hard to try to put everything into one. So I bought this specifically for content creation, but the quality and everything that it brings, it packs a punch on this camera. So I really want to test it out. So let's begin with the price on this camera. So this camera, you can get it for $1,000, I believe, or an extra $100. You can get it with the lens. However, from experience, I will always tell you guys never to get the lens, always get a lens on the side. I got the 30mm 1.4 lens and I also got 11mm f1.8 lens from Sony. This lens, I asked just for the body. Now that I think about it, I don't know why they gave it to me with the lens and they charged me for it. I've never been a fan of these lenses. Like f3.5 to f5.6 is gonna lack in low light, it's gonna lack in quality. These lenses they're just no good. All right, so the key features to this camera. What was the reason that made me buy this camera? So number one, I was looking for a content camera as I was talking about, and the cheapest camera out there in the market was the FX30. However, it was like $1,700, $1,800. And I didn't want to spend all that money for a camera that honestly is just for content creation. I just want a camera that one produces great quality, I'm able to color it nice, and it has good features. And this camera, when they released it, it has what I need. It has 24 frames per second at full 10-bit 422. It has 60 frames per second, same thing, 10-bit 422. I think 60 frames, it does crop in a little bit, and you're able to shoot an S-Log 3. So from me going from an expensive Sony a7S III camera to something like this, I'm not going to see any drastic difference as far as image quality. And that was the whole thing for me. I wanted to make sure if I'm going to get a camera from this price, it's going to allow me to keep the same image and quality. Now, the next reason why I got this camera, it is a crop sensor camera. So keep it in mind, it's not full frame, so it is going to lack when it comes to low light. But for content creating, I'm always in lit environments or stuff like this in my studio where it's going to be able to handle just fine. Outdoors and daylight, it is going to handle just fine. As far as low light, I'm actually curious and I will take it on the test on a future video and you guys will see it on this channel. But it is crop sensor, so just keep that in mind. But the benefit when it comes to crop sensor cameras, you're able to buy lenses like this. They're small and they're mighty powerful. Like the 30mm f1.4 lens. This lens is tiny. So when I'm out shooting, I'm not worried about bringing all this gear out and just getting too much attention. They're small, and that's always a plus when it comes to content creation because you want to focus less on gear and the content you're creating at that moment. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, which also sold me on it, is it has the same batteries as the Sony a7S III, a7 IV, all the bigger Sony cameras, and it also has an articulating screen. So yes, you can turn it around and you can vlog if you want, make those videos, but again, it's so tiny. Like I can literally hold it like this. You can shoot for extended period of time like this without your hand getting tired. This is very, very good. But Sony killed it. And of course, autofocus is just as good. I did try it out in the house. Really, it's just my little review real quick on the camera itself. But if you guys want to watch more videos on this camera, if you guys are debating right now, like, should I buy it, should I not? I'm going to be releasing so many videos as far as really putting it through its test. Through photos, video, low light, like you name it, through actual production shoots as well. Maybe you guys want to get into video camera and $1,000 is what you guys can afford. Maybe this will be a really good camera for someone that wants to start off. We don't know, but I'm gonna take it through its courses. I'm gonna put it through its actual course. Trust me, you guys want to stick around because I'm gonna have so much content coming with this camera to really bring it through, because I shoot a lot of videos and I think this will be a really good camera to kind of see how it can handle. But let me know if you guys want to see anything when it comes to this camera on a future video, anything you guys want me to cover. I'll be happy to do it just because I'm gonna get on this in this week and next week and I want to provide the best. So anything you guys want to know about this camera, leave it in the comments below, and till then, I'll catch you guys next time. That is a Sony ZV-E10 II. They gotta come up with better names. These names are too long. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.